potential is there. It's just probably when we stay much more together and everything's going to work out well. It's going to be a very difficult call because I think every one of them did well.
Sorry, Mr. Keshi from Sky Sports. Did the match fixing allegations affect the build-up to this game at all? Did it put extra pressure on you and your players?
Well, the thing is, I don't even know where that is coming from. So we don't know what about match fixing or no match fixing. Because this is my first time being a coach or being a player. This is the first time I'm hearing this match fixing. So I don't think it has anything to do with our build-up or the game. Just we didn't think about it. I'm not sure if the players did, but for me, there was nothing at all.
Did your players talk about the stories before the game at all?
Yeah, we did within us because it's something ridiculous, something that I don't know. We don't know where it's coming from, and we're just laughing over it because Mike's fixed it. We're not gamblers. Are we gamblers? We're football players.
In terms of your game plan with positioning, trying out the players, perhaps different positions and all, did this match help?
Yeah, it did. I've been looking forward to this game because I wanted to see some of the newer players. I know some of them before. My captain, I've known him, but he's been absent for a while. There are other newer players that I wanted to really see. I saw some against Mexico in US. I wanted to be double sure of what I saw, and I think I saw a lot.
So what's the chance of the World Cup, sir?
Chance of the World Cup?
Yeah, where do you think you're going to take us to?
If I know that, I'm not sure I'm going to tell you that. It's going to be for me and the players.
Can we just do you think you're going to pass the semi-final and be passing on this year?
Well, again, if I know that, I'm not going to share with you. I will share it with my players.
In this match today, can we just say the players played, safe football, so to speak?
But that's the same response I gave to this gentleman here. I know they want to do much more, but a little bit of pressure, a little bit of anxiety into their game because they want to impress me, they want to impress the crowd, Nigerians, and it's not easy when you're looking forward to be in the team and going to World Cup. It's tough, but all in all, I like what I saw.
Coach, there are 7 players you didn't list for this game. Can we take it that those 7 are already on the plane to Brazil?
No. I didn't list them because I have to have 23 players on the pitch, and these 7 players are not part of the 23 players.
And Joseph,
so in terms of finalizing the final 23 players, how far did this game go, picking up your mind?
It's going to be tough. Because I've been thinking, it was sitting on the bench, and I've been thinking who are the 7 players I'm going to drop, but as time goes, we'll figure something out.
Right, Coach, for looking at the game today, it's obvious that in the attacking position, you've got a lot of work on your hands. You brought in the Chamber and Wolford, and they look very strong. How are you going to juggle balance?
But as Neil actually just said, I'm going to sit down with my coaches, we'll discuss about this, analyze it. I will have some friendly games, training sections. We'll take it from there.
When should we expect the final team to come out, please?
I think on the 2nd or 3rd
of June.
But after today's match, did any of the players take a definite seat to Brazil to decide?
Not yet.
What do you make of Shirley and Lady today, his performance?
It could be better. I've seen it much better than today. Yeah. It was better.
Sorry,
this is for the captain.
as one of the more experienced, obviously the captain, you're more experienced, what advice are you giving to the younger players to prepare them for the World Cup?
Yeah, I think we are a group and most of them have been playing for a while now. I think we have one or two that came in, so I haven't been around for a while. Just tell them to do the same thing, motivate yourself, do the right things, listen to the coaches, play to your best potential, don't try to prove too much. And when the coach names the final 23, then we know we have a team. But right now, it's looking for everybody to get a place, so there's a lot of competition.
Do you think confidence is important for you? Obviously, you go to Brazil. Is having confidence important so you can progress from the group stages?
I think from what Big Boss said today, it was very experimental. Hopefully after today, there's going to be mix and match, and then when we have the final team, we know we're very talented. We have a lot of experienced players and a lot of talent in the team, and the confidence is gonna come. We're African champions. Hopefully, the next friendly games is gonna get us ready.
To the to the captain of the team, it's good to have you back in the group. How will you rate your performance personally today, after a long time out from the team, and coupled with the fact that there have been news about your fitness?
Yeah, I'll say I did okay. I know I can do better. You know, I always push myself on the captain, so I know I have to lead by example. I've been out for almost 2 months. It wasn't easy for me. You know, I thought I wouldn't play the whole game, but I went through the first 45 minutes, was happy. So the big boss gave me 90 minutes, so my fitness is obviously getting better.
So you believe going forward, you get better?
Yeah, definitely. I have a lot to give more than today.
What happened to Weekend? We don't know. Nobody yet. Nobody knows what's going on.
You didn't see him today? Did you see him today?
After the match.
He's there.
Sorry, coach.
Well, we can't calculate the matches, but we have 30 players here, so not every game he has to play.
Okay, last one then. Yeah, you.
Yeah, my name is Yami. I'm part of the under 15 managers for under 15 British Eaglets in the UK. A lot of people have been saying about Aluko. We don't know, he performed well at the recent playoffs. So people have been saying, do you have any plans for him in the future, or for the
Of course, Aluko he was part of our team before, and he's still part of the team, but the unfortunate thing is that we have so many players, and we cannot pick every player. We just have to go by rules, It's the 23-man team that we would have. Unfortunately, it's not here, but it's part of the 50-man team players that we have in stock.
Do you think you've lost today's game?
You to what?
Do you think you've lost today's game?
No, the game is not lost until.
I know.
Until
when it was 2-1, what were you thinking?
That we're still in the game.
Sorry, Tiyobo, was it so important not to lose tonight's game and to Keshi? How is Kule Odolami? Do you have any updates because he was carried out injured?
It's fine. He just had a cramp or something. It's fine.
Yeah, I think, as I said, there's a lot of pressure when Nigeria is playing, regardless of who we're playing. We just regrouped and trained for just 2 days. There's pressure not to lose this game, regardless of how we play. We're African champions. There's a lot of expectation. We are important players for our club, so when we came here, it's pride and honor to wear this shirt. It was important not to lose, and obviously we don't compete.
Captain, do you have any message for the supporters team?
We need them a lot as we're playing. They should keep supporting. Then we want to go to Brazil or anywhere we're playing, feeling at home. So it's like a marriage, supporters and the players. We need to hear them more.
Last question.
Guys, both of you and all of us as well, I'm sure, we're delighted at the way that during the Cup of Nations in 2013, Sunday Mbar arrived as an unheralded player who proved that he could be someone who could make a difference and really change games in a competition. When you look at it from a captain's point of view on the pitch, when you look as a manager's point of view at the players we've got in the 30, who do you see as guys who can come, perhaps the guys we don't expect, who can change games in the World Cup when it really matters, when the pressure's really on?
The game is very difficult now. Every time I come into this squad, I see a lot of talent, and that puts the big boss under pressure to pick the team. When he named his 30 men, when I came into the team today, and even at training, I could see a lot of talent. It's difficult.
There's a lot of new faces. Who excites you?
Yeah, we have Nigeria is blessed with so many talents. Everyone in the squad merits to be there. Now it's a big problem for him to pick because most of them can also make a difference.
Anyone need to
Did you answer your question?
I'd love a name, I mean, Michael Uchebo is someone who stands out maybe for some of us here as someone who shone quite brightly today and at the beginning against Mexico. I mean, but that's obviously my answer. You're more important than I am.
Yobo, for you, 4 years ago, it was very interesting. I say interesting against Argentina. How are you looking forward to playing them this time around?
It doesn't change. We're going to every game trying to win. We lost 1-0 to them. It was a bit disappointing. But we're not focused on Argentina. We have Iran and Bosnia. Obviously, these are the 2 big important games that we have to play. We play Argentina lastly, so if we get points from those games, probably we've gone through. But it's always interesting when you play Argentina because they're one of the best in the world.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming.
Thank you.